Spirituality is more than just understanding your own spiritual beliefs. It's also about applying your beliefs to your life. A lot of people can talk the talk, they know the lingo, they can speak intelligently about spirituality and or metaphysics, but are they walking the walk? One of the best ways to accomplish life goals that you don't know how to accomplish is to find someone or something that is already successful and model your strategy after that. If you're looking to someone to model after from a spiritual sense, take care in looking at the full picture of their life, the reality, and not just the words or how they express themselves to the world. Are they happy in life? If they're not happy in life, but they're selling the illusion of happiness, it's probably somebody you don't want to model after. Here's a couple examples, one religious, one spiritual. Let's say you start going to a new church with a pastor who is pretty well known. You love the pastor, you love their messages, they really seem to have a lot of knowledge about finding yourself and happiness. Later, you find out that they're barely surviving financially, they are divorced with different baby mamas, they are irritable when they're not at work, maybe they're assholes. First of all, we're not going to judge. That's not what we're here for. That's not the point of this exercise. Most of us know what it's like to struggle financially. It's extremely hard. As much as we don't plan for divorce, sometimes people grow apart and they're not happy together anymore. Why stay in a marriage that isn't working? We also know what it's like to feel irritable all the time because we're not happy on the inside. The point is, even though the pastor is well known and seems to have their shit together, with what you now know about them, are they a good person to model after for what you're wanting in your life? If you are wanting financial freedom, this may not be the person to model after because they don't have it. Another example is, let's say you know somebody who would call themselves very spiritual. They go around talking about how spiritual they are and how connected they are and intuitive and divine. From the outside, it appears their life is in perfectly working order. They seem to have it all. They are wealthy, they wear nice clothing, they drive an expensive car, and they're married with children. The children are so well behaved in public. They talk a lot about their belief system and creating their own reality. They are constantly sharing their knowledge about how to find happiness. Maybe you start getting close to this person and you realize their life really isn't what it appears. The couple rarely connect, they're like passing ships in the night, the kids are well behaved in public, but are constantly wrecking the house and misbehaving at home. They have money, sure, but they don't seem to be very happy on the inside. They're jealous of their friends who are single and free to mingle. They have money but don't have many friends to enjoy it with. They are depressed and are constantly judging and talking shit about other people. Now again, we're not here to judge. However, is this person someone you want to model your life after? Maybe you pick up like bits and pieces about how they attracted so much money into their lives, and that's what you pull in. You take that piece for yourself. But does the rest of their life look like what you're wanting for yourself? Probably not. It's important to see the whole picture. Don't just look at what is on the outside to base your decisions. What's even more important is to check in intuitively and see what you're picking up on about these people. What they're not showing to the world. When you first meet someone, knowing nothing about them, check in with what you feel you know, feel, and or sense about them. Do you get the heebie-jeebies? Do they creep you out and you don't know why? Do you feel they're inauthentic? Do you feel trusting toward them? Do they feel like a bright light? Don't just think about who you think they are based on what they show to the world. Use your intuition to pick up on the unseen and the unshown. If you don't like someone when you first meet them, even if you don't know why, listen to that little voice. There's a reason you're feeling that way. So yes, there are a lot of people who have read lots of books on spirituality and or metaphysics. They have a lot of knowledge you can glean, but don't model yourself after their life if they don't have what you are wanting. Just a little tip for the day. Have a blessed day. Love y'all.